Hi there, welcome to Homekeepers. So glad to be with you today. I think you are going to be glad that you watched this program because we're going to give you some information and something that's very valuable to know. And a lot of programs you won't find this kind of information because my guest today, Jesus Carbonell, was a transgender, and this term is getting an awful lot of play these days. But Jesus lived as one. He was born male and then decided to live as a female. Let's put those pictures up so that you can see what, just with your own eyes what it's like. And then we'll put up a picture and you will meet him regularly later and tell of what the Lord has done for him and also the ministry he's given him. It's very important that as these things become more and more prominent in our culture, and also we have this problem of what they call drag queens reading to little children in the libraries. Our culture is being inundated with all sorts of perversion. And this gentleman is going to tell you that God has the power to change any of these things. He's given him new life. He's given him a ministry. And I'm so thankful that I get to introduce him to you today. And I'm going to join Stephanie for some black bean quesadillas. And what could be better? And if you want a meal, that's really nutritious and good for your family and not too expensive, you might want this recipe. After I tell you, again, I've offered this before, how to study the Bible. Most of you probably never been to Bible college or anything like this, but this is a shortcut. This will help you understand the scriptures more. It'll give you a quicker way into just comprehending what they're all about. And you can have this for any gift to this ministry. The information's on your screen. You can use that 800 number, 1-800-229-0059, or you can write to me at Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758, and we will get it right out to you. It's just a small book, but could really, really give you a kind of a speed-up understanding of the scriptures. And how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good.
This is Frugality 101, cooking.
Yes.
Do you have leftover chicken? Do you have leftover hamburger? Do you have leftover anything? Make it into a quesadilla.
Yes, and I had never fixed one ever. And Diane Hagee, many years ago, was the first one to do one on here. And I fell in love with it. It's easy to do, and they are tasty.
And you can make them in, the recipe calls to make them in the oven. So you can make a big quantity of them in the oven. You can do that. I'm making them in a frying pan so we can show.
Yes,
okay?
and that's what
so
she
you can
did.
do either way. So I have black beans. I have cilantro. You're just going to cut up some
green onions.
For
I think I'll
me.
cut up the green part.
And then some cumin. We're just going to mix those together. We have cheese. You could put anything in a quesadilla.
Yeah, whatever.
Anything, but these are black beans.
Flavorings you like.
So we have cheese. We have some salsa to put on. Just nice and fresh and healthy and protein and so good. Watch for tortillas. They buy one, get one free. I mean, frugal.
Can you believe the guests that God sends to this program?
It's awesome. So awesome.
I mean, every kind of topic.
Yeah. And needed. It's so needed.
Yes.
We need help, Lord. We need help.
Yes.
I'm going to put a tortilla in here. I have the pan heating up. I'm going to put some cheese.
A lot of confusion out there.
So much confusion.
Oh, I love these things. And I haven't had lunch.
Bless you.
So.
Oh, well, here you go.
Maybe we'll stop the show.
Cilantro. It's the best. Okay, so we're going to put some of the center, some of the... Okay, we're only making one, evidently. We're not feeding anyone else today, so don't anyone else expect anything. Today's not your day. Okay?
Well, I'm happy we're heading for the weekend.
Oh, so happy. Actually, a little while ago, I thought today was Monday. We're actually taping on Thursday, so I am a little happy to know that it's not Monday.
I have a sister who thinks about every day is Saturday.
She retired?
Yeah,
that's why.
She's in California.
And every day is Saturday to her.
she's in California. She put it on Facebook. Says, seems like every day is Saturday. I
Yeah.
said, do you want me to come out there?
Yeah, my parents are retired, and
Oh, do they?
yeah, and you know, we email every single morning, and my mom's like, today is, and she has to think about it. I'm like, I can pretty much tell you what today is every day of the week. Okay, so I'm just.
Well, have
heating
you
up
thought
this-
what you're going to do when you retire? I want to join a gym. I don't have time to belong to a gym
But
now.
you work out every single night,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
See, I sit on the couch every single night. That's the
Oh.
difference.
Yeah, I work out every night. But I'd like to go to a gym, you know, and
Yeah.
get a trainer to get me on a little better path.
Okay,
Okay, here we go. Not
I
bad.
got jumpers.
One bean.
One jumper. It needs to be hotter, but I'm trying to hurry.
Uh-huh.
How many crunches do you do a night?
About 120. That's not a lot.
That is a lot. I can't do 10.
I do a few push-ups, and I do 8-pound weights.
Brooke came in one day and she had went and worked out the night
Y'all know who
before. I mean,
Brooke
she
is.
really, really worked out hard. And she said, I think she said she did 100 crunches. And Arthelene's like, please, I do 120 every single night. So
I think
that's
she had-
why at her young age, she looks so amazing.
I think, Brooke, where are you hiding? Come here. Come here.
Oh, sorry, Brooke.
I think it was like 25. It wasn't 100.
No,
was
how
it?
many was it?
No, it was 100.
Oh, you
It
did.
was 100,
Okay.
and yeah, I know I was kind of coming in like, oh, I had to do 100.
And the old lady did it more.
She, yeah, you were like 125, and I'm like, never again am I
Okay.
saying
Yep.
it to Arthelene.
Well-
never telling her ever again.
Nope.
Brooke is a delight, and we had her parents on. You know, her dad's paraplegic in the wheelchair, or quadriplegic.
Quad, yeah.
And he was so sweet, and she's a newlywed. How many months now?
It's 8 months. So.
Yeah, she's a total delight.
And she has a baby now.
Oh gosh.
A dog. No.
Fur baby.
Brooke, we love you.
So much.
She's
Okay. This really needs to be cooked a lot longer, but I didn't have the pan hot enough,
Yeah.
and we need to get to an amazing guest. So let
Yes, we
me turn
do.
this off. Let me cut this. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to tell you how delicious it is,
Yeah,
and
now
then we're
you-
going to move on.
Do you pour a little sauce?
You can
on
put
that?
sauce on it. I'm not in the salsa mood today, so I'm not gonna. But I know it's good. It has cilantro in it. It has
they're
beans
wonderful,
in it. It has
and
cheese in it.
boy, the way you can just vary the seasoning in it. Is it
I
really
love it.
wonderful? Okay.
I love cilantro.
Okay, it's
so
called
good.
black bean quesadillas, and if you want the recipe, that information's coming up on your screen, and you choose the way you get it. Email is probably the fastest, but whatever you want, we will certainly get it to you. And you check that out, and then I want you to meet Jesus Carbonell.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, you may receive it by contacting us through social media as listed on the screen. When requesting a copy through the mail, be sure to include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Thank you, and please know we always appreciate hearing from our viewers.
Well, now I can introduce to you my friend, Jesus Carbonell. And I really appreciate you coming on to tell your story, because this whole transgender thing is really permeating the culture right now. Bruce Jenner has probably helped to promote it and all. And the world tries to make it so great, and it's not, is it?
It's not.
Yeah. Give me your background a little bit. Where did you come from, and what do you think were the components that led you in this direction?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me. I'm really happy to be here. For me, it's a blessing to have the opportunity to witness and testify what the Lord have done for my life. As you said, my name is Jesus Carbonell, and I was born in Barranquilla, Colombia, in South America, on the Caribbean coast. And I am coming from what we can call a traditional Latino family. But inside the culture, there are, a few things that we can call it dysfunctional. And my father was an alcoholic, a drug abuser. Also, my aunt my uncles and my grandfather and everything. So the women on the family became codependent of those people who were addicted to drugs. So there was also like idolatry and witchcraft in my family. So I think that was the open door that the enemy have to bring darkness into my life. So I was sexually molested for the first time at the age of 4.
And did that go on?
Yes, because he was someone really, really close to my family. And I think that, just to be truthful, after the years have passed and I've been deep into study and what happened and the causes and everything, I think it was a plan that the enemy have against my life.
Oh, yes.
Because it was like with different people and in different occasions, and these people didn't have a relationship between each other. So I think it was the enemy putting these thoughts on people because it was the sign that he has for my mind.
Yeah, did you grow up with a father in the home?
No, actually, he was there until I was like 5 or 6. But when he was there, he was actually never there.
He was not there.
He was not there. But then he actually left physically. Yeah.
Probably you could tell me more, but from what I've observed, and I've read a lot, and we've had various interviews, there's a thread there that's fatherless.
Yes.
That's the enemy.
Yes.
I used to speak for a lot of women, and I would tell them, I said, you're not at the top of the devil's hit list. Your husband is.
Exactly.
Because God made him to lead that family.
I agree.
And to be the protector.
The priest.
So you are exhibit A for this kind of thing. You know, when people go into homosexuality or to end up like you did as a transgender, there are just little road posts along the way that indicate it could be a lot of trouble.
Yeah, for the years that I have been helping other people, like just giving my testimony or talking to them, or just that, I will say 99.9% have the same background: fatherless,
Wow.
sexual abuse, dysfunctional family. So I will say it's a
Almost
pretty
100%.
clear line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does transgender, does that always indicate homosexuality?
No, definitely no. No, because gender is different from sexuality, is how it's been defined. So actually, when I was living in Wisconsin, I will do like transgender support groups. I will be part of them. And actually, the leader of the group was a transgender who was a heterosexual. So he was with his wife, but he was a transgender. So he will dress as a woman 24/7, but he will be attracted to ladies, to real women.
I'd like to meet his wife.
Yeah, well, and I don't think that's pretty uncommon. In the
Really?
Yeah, it's not. For me, at the beginning, it was shocking because I have put these two things together, but they are not together.
How old were you when you started thinking about, I'd like to be a girl?
That's a really good question. But since I've been having consciousness of making choices, I think that I've been wanting to be a woman. Yeah, because the hurt and the trauma came
From men.
from men and from a pretty young age, when I was pretty young. So the confusion, the twisted of the mind, it could trace back to a really, really
Yes,
young
and
age.
we as Christians and understand the scripture, we know the power of God. We know it. And Satan has power also. And what you went through gave him little openings into your life.
To the enemy.
Yes.
Well, I always, when I talk about deep things, I talk about generational curses. Because I've been tracing back generations in my family, and my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, I've been searching where this came from. And it's definitely something that it's called iniquity in the Bible, right?
Right.
So I inherit that. So for me, it's been hard to, like just process all this information, because if I will look back at a pretty young age when I was not even able to say, please don't do this to me, because I was not able to like stop that, it's frustrating, and a lot of pain comes from me. And I have to be processing that for many, many years, still having to do it now, because it's painful, and those opens that people open to the enemy for affecting my life is something that it's amazing, but it's happening now.
Yeah, I've had quite a few people sit in that chair and say they were molested when they were children. I tell you, I get so angry, it's like my blood pressure comes up. You know, how dare you do that to a child? In reality, most of those people
Receive it.
were molested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you don't process, you just pass it to the new generation.
Okay, so what was it like? I'm sure that to do this transgender thing is in increments.
Yep.
So what was it like when the first time you maybe dressed up like a girl and went out in public?
Right. Well, at that time, I was a young gay guy, a regular gay guy, and I had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend for a husband for like 17 years. And I remember one Halloween night, I told him like, okay, I'm gonna get dressed in a place. It's a surprise for you. So I went to a friend's beauty salon, and I get as a cheerleader.
You got the works.
I got the works the whole day. So now I'm a little bit overweight, but at that time, 17 years old, 16 years old, I was in a good shape, and I dressed as a cheerleader, and not even him, my boyfriend at that time, my friends no one recognized me when I got to the place. I look beautiful,
Looked really
I have
good,
to say, and it's shameful, but I did look good, and people were, like, oh, you look beautiful. And for me, someone coming from lack of attention, having attention from people was everything. So I continued. That grabbed like a seed in my heart. Yeah.
It's amazing how all the pieces fit.
Yep.
You know, now I feel good about myself. So, so that gave you your journey into living as a woman. How long did you live like that?
Well, as I mentioned, I started as a pretty young age. I probably didn't have the courage to do it, because I'm coming from a very Latino traditional family. I wanted to be close to my mom, even though things happen, and it was a dysfunctional family. But when I made the decision, it was like 2 years before the Lord found me. I lived for the last 2 years of my life 24/7 as a woman. Yeah. Before it was just casual, casual. Yeah.
And so you 24 hours. So did you live totally like a woman? I mean, if you were in a public place, did you go in the ladies' restroom?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will do. And actually, I went to school. I'm a professional social worker. I went to school in my country, in Colombia. I was working for the LGBT rights movement. I will fight for the LGBT rights. I will work for organizations helping people with AIDS and HIV. So in my work, they will support me. So in my last 2 years, I will go to work, and they will say, you look beautiful, you're welcome. And Tatiana, that was my name, Tatiana looks beautiful, she's successful, she has whatever she wants. But at nights, I couldn't cope with the pain inside me, because all the hurt. So I was just trying to have it like a facade, but it was a lie.
Now, did you take a lot of estrogen?
No, actually, you know what? I never took hormones.
See, that'd be my first thing. Boy, you're messing with your chemicals in your body.
Right. A lot of my friends did. As I mentioned, I was planning to transition fully, and I had all the plan to start doing it and to go to Thailand, because here
is that the capital?
Well, in Thailand, at that time, I'm talking like years and years ago, you will do it for $19,000, like one trip. So it was good because here in the United States, you have to go to a mental health provider to give you an authorization for 2 years so you can have the surgery.
Yeah.
So I
Because
think this is changing now.
Johns Hopkins, they quit doing them and years ago, and also they've come out and said there's no such thing as a homosexual gene. They've had a lot of research on that. Okay, when did you meet the Lord and how?
Well, because all the things happening in my life, I have a boyfriend, a husband, we live together, we have pets, and we have a business. We were successful, but one day we got divorced. So I went to, like, the pain in my heart got deeper.
Was this in Colombia?
In Colombia, yeah.
Do they have same-sex marriage there?
It's been approved, but recently.
Okay.
I'm saying my husband because we live together and we have a family, but we were not, like, legally married. Right.
Yeah, it still gives me chills.
Exactly. So then when we got divorced, I went deeper into the pit, into the dark world. So I started doing more drugs. Crystal meth was my drug of choice. I will do crystal meth for days to numb the pain, to get more drugs into the party world. So
You have to medicate.
to medicate, self-medicate my pain. And then because of the promiscuity that I have when I got divorced, I contracted HIV, hepatitis C, and because of the drugs and the alcohol, I got cirrhosis of the liver and the end stage. So doctor said, you're gonna die. So that day I got in the shock mentally. So I have to be in the psychiatric unit for days until I got
My
better.
goodness.
So I've been there.
You got to read you got to write a book.
I'm in the process.
Okay.
Just 3 more chapters and it's gonna be done.
All right, when it's all done, come back. Okay. All right, I still want to know, did you somebody witness to you? Did you go to church?
Well, my mother and my sister were praying for me many years. And one day, my sister in Colombia, when she was fasting for me, and the Lord gave her a word, and he said, this sickness is not for death, it's for my own glory.
Not unto death.
So she held on to that promise. And when I asked her, come here to Wisconsin, I wanted to say my last goodbye to her, but she knew that I was gonna leave. So they were praying for me, and the psychiatric unit where I was, I asked, because I believe in the new age. I always have this search. I wanted to search for God, so I went into the new age. So I said, I need someone to help me go to the tunnel to get into the light. So Jesus was the light.
Yes.
So he found me there, and then the chaplain, it was a lady, a beautiful lady. She came, anointed me with oil, prayed for me, and everything started. Everything started. He showed up, and then I went to a church, and they prayed for me. They prophesied over me. I went to Bible school. I got baptized, filled with the Holy Ghost.
You're
And
leaving
here
me
I am
speechless.
traveling the world, and the Lord is taking me everywhere.
I'm not sure I say I've been in church all my life, and I've been in the ministry. I just wonder if you realize what an absolute awesome testimony this is. You were dying. You'd been a transgender, a homosexual, and Jesus took it all away.
He did.
It's just, it wasn't a 3-step program.
No.
He came in and did it.
You know how I see myself?
How's that?
As a sculpture, that when a sculpture, like, it's been made like this, that's how I see myself. And I have done nothing, just submit and surrender. He has done everything. And it's been step by step. My body physically, my soul is being restored, and my spirit. Every day he does something different to bring me into his path. Every day.
You know, there's a lot about a countenance. You got a good one. All I can say is there's an awful lot of joy in your face. And do you go and speak in churches and give your testimony, that kind of thing?
Everywhere where the Lord invites me. He's the one who opens door. So when he opens the door, I pray and say, Lord, if it's your will, I'm going to be there. And I've been different nations, different places.
Yes, we have had your Facebook page up, right? And people can contact you through that, I'm sure. But just to recap a little bit, little boy born in Colombia. Your dad was a drinker, right? And left about the time you were 5. And boys need a daddy. That's one thread I see in a lot of this is the fatherlessness.
Right.
And to be molested almost on a regular basis.
Yep.
I'd like to crawl into the brain of a little 6, 7-year-old boy who's being treated like that. Did you think that's just the way life is? That to be taken advantage of all the time when you were a little kid?
No, I think, and I have had to work in and process that information because I know that some people suffer more than other ones. But I get joy when I read the book of Job because he lost everything, but then the Lord blessed him plenty, and that's what has happened to me. And I know that sometimes some people have to suffer more than others, and I don't think that everybody has to go through this. No.
And the Lord is using you, moving through these cultures, the homosexual, transgender, and I don't know, they have a whole lot of different names now. But what it is a lot of brokenness,
Yep.
a lot of heartache.
That's the name.
And your testimony is one that is so complete. God did it.
For God's glory. And one thing that I want to make clear is that we are not against anyone. I love every single soul. Everybody in my life has a little piece of my heart, and I'm gonna bless everyone that crossed my path, and I'm not gonna judge one person.
And none of them are too bad for God.
No, I think that I was the one who was the too bad. I was the too bad. So no one will be too bad for me.
Yeah, and that's what Christians need to remember as well. Jesus didn't turn anybody away.
No.
There wasn't anybody, not anyone too bad for him. Boy, do I appreciate your testimony. And there's so much to it. There's so much detail. It's hard to really cover it in one session here. But when you think of molestation, fatherlessness, AIDS or HIV, living as a homosexual, living as a woman, wow. There's great power with Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
He can make you new. And friends, you might be struggling with something yourself, but he can make you brand new as well. Please join me next time, remembering there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.